Someone asked me to do a series on the offence that is high range drink driving. Yes, I do requests. So what do you want to know about cases in the New South Wales local courts about drink driving? Well, actually, I'm not sure where to start. Heads up, this series may turn out a bit different to my other series. I will still only use publicly available information like in my other series. I don't use people's real names. It avoids heaps of privacy and defamation issues. I'm a non-party to the proceedings. I'm not involved in any of these cases. I'm not the police. I'm just a face in the courtroom gallery. By the way, I'm not media either. I will rely on the media as a main source of information for this offence. I'm making this in the Hunter Valley in New South Wales. I'm at Maitland Local Court. I acknowledge the Wanneroo people as the traditional custodians of the area here along the Hunter River, and I pay my respects to elders past, present and emerging. A little bit about the offence to start off. As you're aware, the legal limit for most of us driving is a blood alcohol concentration of 0.05. High range drink driving means a blood alcohol concentration of 0.15 or higher, so 3 times or more above the limit. There are different offences for low and mid-range drink driving, but today I'm only looking at high range. High range is section 110 subsection 5 of the Road Transport Act 2013, and we're in New South Wales. Some background to the offence. Usually a licence is suspended on the spot. You get 12 months disqualification and probably have an interlock for 2 years. That's after you get your licence back. The rest depends on the individual case. The sentence could be a fine, could be a correctional order, or it could be jail. It depends on how many drink driving offences you've had previously. So where to start with higher range drink driving? I might start off with some general discussion about the offence. I'm going to start by making 2 claims about higher range drink driving. The first claim I'm going to make is that every possible scenario of higher range drink driving has been done in New South Wales. You can disagree, however, I would argue that every possible way of doing drink driving has not just been covered, but is now on repeat. It's just being repeated over and over again. Exhibit A, crashing into parked cars. Yes, you have all heard a news story where someone has crashed into parked cars only to find out that they get charged with, you guessed it, higher range drink driving. There are so many stories involving parked cars. Which one will I use? One example has a headline that reads, Newcastle police arrest driver who allegedly 3 times blood alcohol when he crashed into parked cars at Islington. The person blew 0.157, which is 3 times the limit. What about doing high range drink driving and crashing into parked police cars out the front of a police station? Yep, that one's been done too. The media report says that the person was attempting to park between 2 police cars when they collided with both of them. The person blew 0.231, which is 4 times over the limit. There's just as many higher range drink driving crashing into parked cars as there is higher range drink driving and some sort of incident in a fast food restaurant car park. This person blew 0.297, and that's 5 times over. What about doing high range drink driving and being naked? Yep, that's been done too. Actually, there's quite a few naked drink driving stories. What about half naked? Headline reads, drink driver, and they give their real name, blew 0.356 after 7-hour session on white wine. 0.356, that's 7 times the legal limit. All types of naked have been done while higher range drink driving. Let's just pause for a sec on the scenarios. That last case was a female who blew the 0.356. There is no range above high range because the person will be in a coma from alcohol poisoning. For females, it's said that 0.3 is generally the zone for alcohol poisoning / comas, and males it is 0.4. So this is very drunk. Doing extremely high range drink driving without being in a coma has also been done. The headline reads, woman allegedly caught 9 times the legal limit near Coffs Harbour. That person blew 0.456. You can find heaps of cases that involve extremely high readings. So what else? What about doing high range drink driving while holding a snake? They blew 0.195. What about doing high range drink driving while trying to break the land speed record going over Stockton Bridge? Yep, that's been done too. They blew 0.183. What about doing high range drink driving and crashing into a library? Well, for that example, we need to go across the road from Maitland Local Court. So there's Maitland Local Court. The story goes, a man was walking his dog on the footpath and was hit by a four-wheel drive, who then went on to hit the library there, and then this building has got structural damage, and they ended up across the road there. This happened on a Thursday, just before 9 a.m. in the morning. The person was injured and the dog is reported to be okay. This person will be walking over to Maitland Local Court in May 2024. The building that now has structural damage has a lawnmower type business in it. Yes, you guessed it, high range drink driving on a lawnmower has also been done. That person blew 0.243. Honestly, I could keep on going on all the very interesting ways people do high range drink driving. The point I'm trying to make is that all the ways of doing high range drink driving have been done, and we now see them on repeat. I'm standing on a footpath where someone was hit by an alleged drink driver. This leads me to the reality of drink driving. That is, many people are injured or killed by high range drink driving. You all know the example that I'm going to mention next. Just moved away from the footpath where the man was hit. I'm now on the Hunter River, that's the Belmore Bridge. I'm still in Maitland. So the example that I'm going to discuss that involves people being injured and killed by high range drink driving is the example from Sydney in 2022. Here, a group of 7 kids were walking on a footpath. The driver was drunk, high on drugs, and speeding when he drove into the group and killed 4 children. The driver blew 0.15. There are many examples of high range drink driving where someone else dies. Sometimes this also includes the driver. This example happened at Urunga in 2012. Urunga is south of Coffs Harbour. A utility crashes into a truck at about 5 a.m. The truck, a BW, then crashed into a house. An 11-year-old boy who was sleeping in the house was killed. This didn't go to the local court. Instead, the case went to the New South Wales coroner. The driver of the utility had a blood alcohol level of 0.245 and was also killed in the crash. The high range drink driving stories just repeat over and over. Some lead to more serious charges like dangerous driving, occasionally death. This leads to my second claim that I'm going to make. I'm going to claim that the only thing that separates the offences of high range drink driving and dangerous driving, occasionally death, is luck. I think it's only luck that separates high range drink driving from the more serious dangerous driving, occasionally death. The recent example on the footpath here in Maitland could have easily caused much more than an injury. So what's next?